Already? The Shadow Eli coming in with a tier 1 for 17 months. Hello. How are you? What? You came in so quick with that subscription. Welcome. No open screen. No open screen because we're serious about business today, Damo. How are you, Damon? You okay? Welcome, mate. Stefan, hello. Mr. Random Bloke, hello. We got Reem, Game, Mark, Plantalanta, Azd, hello. Anthony as well. Over on the YouTubes. Welcome, guys. How are we today? Welcome, chat. Suffering with tooth trouble? Oh, no, that's the worst. That's the worst sort of trouble, man, is tooth trouble. I hope you get that sorted. Straight to the dentai, mate. Straight to the dentai. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Miro, hello. How are you? Catherine, welcome. Good morning from Italy. Hello, game. How are you? Danny's, welcome. Wheaty, good afternoon, my friend. Ben, good afternoon. No snow here in Chester. No snow here down south either, so it's all good. Mr. Scott Hall, welcome. How are you? Anthony, hello. PK Mike, welcome. Catherine, good afternoon. Bobbit, hello. Dynamite, Kerr, hello. Alias, welcome. I need to change this message. Yeah, it's it does get quite confusing. It does get a little bit confusing because everyone that I kind of like know from their display username has changed. So I try and see from a profile picture perspective. But the thing is as well, the profile pictures on YouTube are so small that it makes it difficult. You know what I mean? Makes it really, really difficult. Welcome, guys. Welcome. How's the fam? Yeah. All good. Thank you. All good. Went to the hospital today, and I think we just finished our, we had to have, a scan and some other bits and bobs done. So I think we're all clear now for the time being, which is obviously very, very good news. Stefan, 208. Total gifted subscriptions in the channel. What's going on? I've just started the stream. 5 gifted subs. Lord the glove above in a dove. What's happening? Stefan, 5 gifted subs to Icomps, Tulu, Nelio, Major, and Cookie. Stefan, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's very, very kind. Thank you. Carbon, welcome. How are you? Victor, good afternoon. Laptop disassembly, welcome. Lots of snow in the West Midlands. I see loads of pictures and stuff. Next stream will be in a week. Also, Joey, every day. Here's an extra stream for you. Yeah, I know. Guys, I just can't stay away. I love streaming, man. I love it so much. I do love it so much. I do love the streaming aspect. I have friends when I stream. I have friends. That's cool. I don't talk to people. My job is lonely. So I like to talk to people, and this is a way of talking to a load of people. So yeah, hype train in 1 minute 30 supposedly. Hype train incoming. Hi bud, first time live, seen plenty of your episodes from latest season. Thank you, I appreciate that. N2Z, thank you. I'm just taking some pictures of this ROG Ally that I'm about to list up for sale, chat. So give me 2 secondos, please. 1 moment, please. Do you know what's really funny? Not funny, haha, but just funny. iCloud for uploading to actual iCloud takes ages.
Oh, yeah.
Not again, Stefan. 210 total subs. Lord the Glove. Saber, morning, my friend. Stefan with 2 gifted subs. James is offsides. And Infosec, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Stefan. You've been gifted subs. I appreciate you. Thank you. A legendary. Thank you, mate. Crazy. 1,148 total Twitch subscribers. Crazy. What is this freaky gifted sub sound? It's always been it. Happy New Year. Yo, same to you, Sovereign. Same to you. Joey's ROG channel. Yeah, you're right. Are you finishing the tough laptop today? Do !JFix stream, and it will take you to a channel that has bought the laptop from me. Yep. So any single time, when it comes to the iCloud situation, is rubbish. But if I select the photos, and it takes ages to upload to my iCloud, right? If I select the photos and say that I'm going to save them to my Ugreen NAS, instantly they upload. Instantly. New here. Hello all. Benji, welcome. How are you, my friend? Good afternoon. Yeah, 2 seconds chat. I'm just literally, quite literally, just listing this ROG Ally from the other day. And then I'm going to crack on with the Steam Deck repair to replace the other button that I said that I was going to do on Sunday. But I'm going to do it today just to get the video done and dusted. And then that way, at least as well, the video can, I can just get it put up. It's not going to be like a, I don't want to say a good video because let me put it this way. I have videos and then I have profit or loss. Profit or loss carries my channel. So it's not a profit or loss. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. I think we all know that that profit or loss is just, I am profit or loss. That's it. There's no other way of putting it. I am profit or loss. Profit or loss is me. Which is good and bad. It's good and bad. Any single time I try to venture outside of profit or loss, it doesn't end up going well 90% of the time. 9-0. But I have had my moments. I've had my moments, especially when it came to like the free repair stuff, remember? I had a couple of videos that done really well in terms of like the story and all of those things. But in terms of constant hitters, a profit or loss is what I like to call a constant hitter. You know? No negotiation, no messing about, no fluff. A profit or loss is going to do well on my channel. You know what I mean? Right, that's that. So this is without charger. Boom. Without charger. Good condition. Console only. Okay, item was previously purchased as not booting. Managed. Hello, who's that? Guys, what's going on? Chef! Oh, man, a name I've not seen in a while, man. Chef, I hope you're well. I really hope you're well. Thank you very much, man. Tier 1 for 23 months is absolutely insane in the membrane. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. 23 months. Nearly 2 years, Chef. I hope you're well. What has been your hardest successful repair? I'd probably say the APU reboot of the Nintendo Switch. I say that was probably my hardest repair, but I enjoyed it so much. Dynamite Demon 69. What a name. Coming in with a tier 1. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hype Train level 2 has been launched. Thank you, guys. Afternoon, Joey. Quick queue. How long would you expect to have to heat a PS5 board from cold to remove the south bridge? I think I've got all my temps right, but I'm hesitant to blast heat the board for too long. I would just make sure that what you would do is try and heat the board up. So I'd literally just go 99%, 480 or whatever top spec you have on your hot air gun and just move it around the board to try and get the board up to a decent temperature if you do not have a board heater. So try and go around the area, and then when you circle into the south bridge, still continue rotating the heat on top. So just continue rotating the heat on top of the south bridge. Don't stagnate it. Don't do this, because if you do that, you're going to potentially cause some damage to the board. So and obviously don't use a nozzle like this. You want to try and use maybe a bigger nozzle. Worst case, the actual nothing. And then just keep going around and around and around and around and around and around. Is what I would say. Yeah, Happy New Year, Chef. I absolutely love watching the repairs. Persistence. No, I appreciate that. Thank you. The long repairs. Yeah. Are you still doing the free fixes? No. I mean, I've got some people that I need to respond to, but I've not taken any on. I closed down the applications a while ago because I had so many that I needed to get through. Item was previously purchased on as not booting. Managed to boot into BIOS, but was stuck on secure boot disabled. Console was apart when I received it. Managed to get around secure boot and install an image, a Windows 11 image. Download games, play games, and fully test. All working, no issues. Reset to factory. Please ensure you run through all Windows drivers, ROG drivers. Yeah. I'm going to go 299. So £300. It's that bad boy on eBay. Right, listed. Probably pack it here, to be fair. Cool, let's do that. Guys, thank you very much for the hype train. 2 minutes on the clock, 22%. Appreciate you. Are you going to fix Gives His Steam Deck today? Yeah, I'm just going to do the... I'm going to do the other one. Happy New Year, Joey in chat. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to do the other one today. And then maybe do some gaming or something to close out the working day, essentially. I had a hospital day today, so... Yeah. And then when I come back on a little bit later, I'll do some edits. And just finish off the Gibbs episode, I think, will probably be my situation. I think what I'm going to do is just... So I'm just backing this up, by the way. I think what I'm going to do is... I think that might be too much. Let me just rip this. But yeah, I'll fix Gibbs' Steam Deck, and then at least just get that sent back to him. I don't like to dwindle on things. You know, I don't like to have things for a long period of time. You know? These actually fit really, really nice in the box. The only thing is that if you don't have the thing that goes in the top, which is the ROG Ally mount protector majiggy, it can be a bit of an issue, which is why I then add some padding on top. That's better, but I could actually go a little bit more, to be fair, because I don't want it rattling around inside, you know. So what I will do is just add... I could double up. Add some more protection like that. That might be a bit too thick, but we'll see. If it is, I'll just cut it. No, that's fine. That's fine. And then, no wobbling at all. Lovely jubbly. Great Dane, welcome, my friend. How are you? Joe, just in percentages, what's the profit margin for a one-man band repairing electronics? I mean, in terms of percentages, one-man band, I would say that... my tape's upstairs. In terms of like a one-man band, you can do really well. You can do really, really well. If you open a repair business and you're repairing for repairing as a service, I think you guys are, you know, you see me talk about it a lot. You can do very, very well. The issue is, when you start acquiring a lot of overhead, right? So what do I mean by overhead? Rent, bills, utilities, all of those sorts of things. Staff. So I think a great rule of business, in my opinion, is keep your costs low for as long as you can, you know? Keep your costs low for as long as you can. But I mean, in terms of if you was a one-man band, it can be great. Repairing as a service can be really, really good because everything goes through you. You're in control of everything. I mean, later on, if you're, you know, depending on how success is, you're obviously going to want an accountant. If you feel like you can do it yourself, you do it yourself, but you won't have to worry about a limited business at that point because ideally you're not going to be making enough to, I guess, warrant a limited company in the UK. It depends on where you're from as well. The good thing is, I mean, having a limited company in the UK is that when you start earning a lot more money, you actually, for tax purposes, you actually end up better off. The reason why I went into it as a limited company was to separate the two. So separate my personal to my business, you know, liability. That's why I did it. So even though I wasn't massively like necessarily benefiting from saving a lot of money on tax, it was more so to avoid any liability with my personal affairs. So yeah, I'd recommend looking into that if you were going to be doing it as a service, as a one-man band. But because the thing is, if it's on you personally and something really goes wrong and you get sued or something stupid like that, then you could be personally held responsible. Whereas if you have a company, it goes to the company. You see what I'm saying? Over 70k, you have to register GST. GST? To be fair, I don't need to go. I'll take it off anyway. Can be a nightmare personal. Yeah, it's just because of the liabilities, right? You stack a lot of liabilities on your shoulders, especially if you like own a house All of those things is stuff that you don't need to be worrying about. Saying that, with owning a business as well, when you have like accountants and stuff, it gets a lot more expensive from that sense. So you do have to really, really consider everything, you know. If you was just starting up, if you was just starting up, I guess the most protection you need is, you know, if you don't have experience that much, then you're going to need more protection against those things, you know. So it's kind of a little bit contradictory, but I mean, personally, me now, if I was to go at it, it would be 100% I'd open another limited company. I'd probably keep it separate from J.Tech, to be fair. I don't know what I'd call it, but you know, that's how I'd go about it. But I'd make another company and just keep everything completely separate. If I was to dabble in actual repairs as a business, as a service. But again, I don't necessarily need to do that and have avoided doing that for the reason of the fact that it can be very, very stressful. But hey ho. Yo, Zaki, how are you? Guys, this is why I love working on ROG Allies, because you know how simple they are to pack. You don't need any, like, you don't need, and then I like doing this. I'm a simple person, chat. I'm a really, really simple person. Look at that. How easy. And then the only thing that you have is like revealed is these little bits on the end. You just tape them up. So yeah, I really, 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 really enjoy working on Allies, because they're just the form factor, selling in terms of profit or loss, amazing. Because the form factor and everything about them is incredible, you know? Just ease of like logistics, everything like that, and even fixes at the moment. We're on a really, really good run. But this is why I like working on ROG Allies. Usually I have my gloves on and things are a lot smoother. And usually I have my tape gun, so it's easier to cut the tape. But I'll show you something that will blow your socks off in a minute. There is a reason why I can't use this specific bit of tape with my tape gun. Look. So I'm doing this one manually, unfortunately. Or me. I mean, yes, it looks like a dodgy package. However, it's all good. Business talk, love it. Yeah, we like the business talk. Talk about loads of different stuff here, hey? So yeah, just weigh up. Sorry, I know it's a little bit of a long-winded answer to your question, my friend, but all you asked, I think, was the percentage of splits between success and not, but hey-ho. Depends on your experience as well, I guess, doesn't it? Is YouTube and repairs your full-time? No, repairs are not my full-time gig. Repairs have never really been my full-time gig. I don't charge for repairs. I've never had to. Content creation is my full-time gig and has been since January 1st, 2024. But I was earning money doing it probably from around about 2022. And then quit my full-time job in January 2024. So 2 years now. Right, and then all I do is just write the eBay number on it so I can keep track of the inventory. And then ship it. Just like that. Bish, bash, bosh. Where's me Sharpay? Who's got the old Sharpay? So yeah, we'll be replacing the button on the other Steam Deck today. We spotted that the button wasn't great. I spoke to Gibbs, who is the owner of the Steam Deck, and he was like, I mean, if you want to do it, then go ahead. So I said, yeah, Gibbs, I'll go ahead and do it, my guy. So I can round off the video as well. Whoop. Oh, do you know what? I nearly caught that. That was like almost spider sense. It was almost like spider sense. But almost is not good enough, is it, Joey? Let's be honest. Let's not go half on it. Where is my Sharpie? Who's taken that then? Tell you what, there's these little goblins, chat, right? And they come into my stream every now and again, and all of us they just take stuff. Anybody got those goblins? Anybody heard of them? Oh, I was meant to go to the gym today, but I went to the hospital and I couldn't be bothered when I got home because I needed to work, and I thought I need to prioritize my work today instead of the gym. So I do feel a little bit sorry for myself today, chat, if I'm honest with you. Gotta be honest. Can he lie? Well, yeah, I don't know where my Sharpay's gone. Found it. There you go. Goblins put it back. See, when you call them out, they put stuff back. Yeah. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Black shrink wrap. It's not shrink wrap. It doesn't actually shrink, but it's just like, it's like bin bag material, if that makes sense. It's a game changer. It makes my life so much easier. It's like, for example, if I have Xboxes that I buy from eBay, and what happens is sometimes they come in the big boxes, and I curse it, because if I sell an Xbox and it's got like an original Xbox box or PS5 box, people know what they look like. So if I send if I sell a PS5 to somebody, I can't just put it in a PS5 box and give them a box, because people will most probably rob it if it's left out or something. So I bought the black cling film, exactly. I think it's called pallet wrap. So that if I had a PS5 box, I literally just put it in there and then wrap it in that. Bosh. Job's a good one. And it does a fantastic job. And it's a lot cheaper than buying boxes to put in boxes. What's my favourite? Tweezers! My favourite tweezers are the nano fixers. Nano oh no, that's... They are called nano, I think. Are they called nano? No, they're called Ineasy. Sorry. Zach's come in and he's made me go all blurry from his presence. Ineasies. If you do exclamation mark tools, they're called Ineasies. If you do exclamation mark tools and scroll down a little bit, you'll find tweezers. And then that link should be to the ones that I love and use, by the way. Those tweezers are 10 out of 10. These ones. I've got 3 backups. Technically 4, because I've got one that's out of the pack, but I've got 3 backups. And they last me ages, and you just have to be nice and careful with them. I do have these ones as well, which are actually pretty decent. I think they're mechanic ones. Mechanic KA11. So these ones are pretty good as... I need to not put my face in the... These ones are pretty good as well, but I don't know, man. I just find something about the Kian Lee, like the way that they press and the precision that you can get with them. I really, really like them. So I like to use those. Right, where be the Steam Deckage? Over here, because I want to get this back to Gibbs ASAP, you see. Ugh. A902 come. I tested quick on a battery removal and some speakers and the Game Boy Colors. It chewed through it like it was nothing. This weekend, recapping a Sega Genesis 2. Let's go. What do you think of it then? In terms of easy use and everything, Napoleon, do you like it? I know the feeling. What of the... Are you talking about the tweezers? Pallet wrap? Yeah. Tweezers. Have you ever tried reverse locking tweezers? I don't think so. I'm recording everything as I work on, but finally, personally find written logs useful too. Is that something you ever need to... I don't really have any advice on written logs because everything I do is usually recorded, you know. I'm definitely more of a visual person than a writer and a blogger, you know. Oh, feeling wobbly with people. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I don't know. I just had nano fix in my brain, man. We spoke a little bit this morning on Discord, so it's probably that as well. But yeah, Ineasies. Cool. Nano fix tweezers when? That's what I'm hearing. Let's move some of this stuff up. Right. Quibbit. Welcome. Be more welcome. Nerd, welcome. Somebody said that they saw where one of these screws was. So I will definitely be interested to see if it is where they said it is. I record every fix from multiple angles. Save my life when someone questions me. Yeah, exactly. That's a good thing about doing the live streaming, is you can just say to people, like, and I think people are less likely to just complain about things when they see what you're doing to the actual work. I think it's like the future of working certain jobs, you know, being able to just video proof. I mean, me, for example, even when it comes down to me wanting to get the garage and stuff done, I'd much rather hire somebody that I can physically see their work and their work ethic on like YouTube or something, you know. 100%. I would, if there was like somebody who done content creation and they done garage conversions and whatnot, I would 100% be more inclined to go with them because they record their work. 100%. I don't know if you guys feel the same. I don't know what your opinions are on that, but
Hi, Joey.
Dazzler coming in with a prime for 11 months in a row. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Garage, do you need a fund for it? Absolutely not, guys. I don't need a garage fund, okay? What I need is finding the right people to do the job. That's what I need. My mate hired a famous Instagram builder and he watched it all the time whilst they were doing it. He loved it. End of the project. So many problems. Really, Saki? Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting the end of that. I wasn't expecting the end of that message. I'm just going to disconnect the battery. Have they gone back to like sort it out? Our video laws are tight, especially if you work with others. When you say our, are you talking about the UK? What is actually holding that? Oh, it's the putty. Okay, it's the putty, isn't it? Right, let's disconnect the battery. Now, I'm not working on this side of the board, so I'm not going to have to worry about any of that. Cyber, welcome as well. Cyberstar.
If you're willing to pay for me to fly in, I bet Bodge, Techno, Marv, and I can do a job of all time.
You guys probably could, to be fair, but then you'd fly home. I say if I had any issues, I have to fly you back. Imagine. Right. And, okay, so the button that I actually need to replace is this side now, because this is very, very spongy, you see. Very, very spongy. So I'm just thinking, like, do I need to take off? I'm pretty sure I need to take this off first. Let's see. And these are awful to take off, man. They feel so horrible when you're taking them off. They feel so horrible when taking them off. I think I'm going to go plastic spudger. But I'm also worried that I'm going to break my plastic spudger. It's that bodge on speed dial. Seth Rogan, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Legendary, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it just feels so wrong. I don't even know how Gibbs took them off. Plumber left the pipe not perfect on Christmas Day. Water fell through on the roof on the presents, but nothing on the stream. After, of course, history is only written by the wind as well. Get off! What's going on? I don't want to use metal on the plastic, man. I don't want to do it. But I feel like I'm going to have to. This is where the brave become the silly. Seth Rogen is here. Yeah, he's on Twitch. Honored to be here. Welcome, my friend. So, Saki, are they picking it up? Are they revisiting under warranty? Like, what's the actual situation? There is shipping involved that is extra in the purchase price, but it's still good profit. JDT has got the let's stream every day bug. Ah! We got the let's throw this Steam Deck out the window bug. How did Gibbs get this off, you know? How did Gibbs get this off? Chat. I'll be super careful. Like, guys, is there a way to do this? Am I being a moron? Wait a minute. Steam Deck, I fix it. I've spelled that so wrong. I'm hoping Google does a job for me here. It does. Brilliant. Back cover, no. Let's just go. Right bumper button. Yeah, let's do that because it should say. See, you skipped gym, Joe. How do you know? How do you know I skipped gym? Oh, because of me trying to actually pull this off. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I did skip gym today. Oh, hold on. It's saying to use the spudger. Who was it? Tech Flipper has become a YouTube legendary status member. Thank you very much, Tech Flipper. I appreciate you. Thank you. Multi says, hey man, just wanted to say that I've been super into learning how to fix electronics. You've been super entertaining. You're more than welcome, Multi-Tamer. Thank you very much. Battery is disconnected. Yes, first thing we do. Thank you very much for the kind words. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's because I skipped gym. I think you guys are right. I think you're right. Yeah. Glormir, welcome. How are you? Remember, you were giving it away. Oh, yeah, because it's Gibbs' Steam Deck. Yeah, you're right. Now, iFixit is showing that what we're supposed to do is put a plastic spudger in there and pull it off. But let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you in a minute. Definitely going to tell you. Any second now. I'm going to tell you exactly what I meant to tell you. Because I'm getting beaten by a blimmin' clip. This is horrendous. What's going on? How did... I'm sweating. I'm actually sweating. Give it some beans. It's bending the plastic here. There's no beans to give. iFixit telling...
iFixit telling Joey to break the Steam Deck
True.
so he can buy a replacement off of their store.
Yeah.
Conspiracy.
Genius. It's genius from them. Wait a minute. Do you know what, guys? It's all about being great. It's all about being great. Did you see? Where's that from? There's the screw. There's the screw. Whoever said about it yesterday? Whoever said about it yesterday, I've got the screw. Oh. So we've got one screw. I don't know where the other screw is. The other screw can't be in there, can it? Oh! All right. I'll have to apologize to Gibbs then. I'll have to... Well, no, actually, listen. So when I talk about apologizing to Gibbs, these two screws, he sent me this separate, right? He sent me this, like, trigger separate. And what had happened is the screws were attached to the trigger. And I thought I got all the screws out, where clearly that wasn't the case. And what actually happened is there was two more that were under here. But I kind of thought that that wouldn't be an issue because this was fine. But they were just like, they must have been really in there to not like cause an issue. I don't know where that bit of plastic's come from. Ow. That's really sharp as well. I'm going to put that there just in case I try and put it back together later and I'm like, oh, that's not meant to be like that. But I can't see any broken plastic on here. On the actual, I can't see any broken plastic on the trigger itself. Everything looks fine. And also, here, there's no broken plastic. So I'm just a little bit confused, confuzzled. I told you earlier in chat. Oh, Fridge, was it you yesterday? You told me about it? Right, now we can continue. So let's take this bad boy out. Different size screws or no? Wait there. No, same size screws. Okay, good. This bit of plastic should now lift up. Yes, she does. Look at that. All right, and then we just got to take this board out, which is identical to the other board. I think this one's technically quote-unquote easier because we don't have to remove any of the battery stuff. Let's try. That's our quote-unquote action button. One is assuming. Man, I was getting all hot and flustered there. Lord, the glove. Why is this one not coming out? Slowly, slowly, slowly. All right, we'll leave it for now. And then what I'll do is when I lift the board out, we'll kind of leverage it. And we'll try and play it smart. That's the plan. There we go. Yo, Shadow, welcome. How are you today? Happy Friday, my friend. Happy Friday. Right, now let's try and leverage this board out because I'm pretty sure it's a couple of screws and then bosh, we're done. And then we can replace the button. That is a bigger screw, that one. Guys, remind me for the love of everything good and glorious, this screw is bigger, okay? Next to the battery. This screw is a bigger screw, okay? All right. Let's try and lift this out now and then take that wire. You're coming with me. There she goes. Right. Wait. Oh, is that? Oh, good job. Good job. I saw that. So we got buttons here. What button is that? It's a button. It's a button. Cool. Right. We have our board out. Sweet. As you like. Time for the microscope situation and to replace this button. This button that feels really, really spongy. We done the left one yesterday, I want to say. Chat, was it yesterday? JFix, welcome, buddy. How are you? Yeah, we done the other one yesterday, and that was actually broken, but this one's very spongy. So I said to Gibbs, hey, mate, let me try and sort this out for you. This one should, quote-unquote, be easier, because I can just hot air it. Absolutely blitz it. Yeah, look. So this is, for those who have who saw yesterday's stream, you're going to be aware that this trace was ripped yesterday, and we done a trace repair to repair the button. Now, this wasn't on Gibbs's list of things to get repaired. However, the button itself feels really bad. Actually, do you know what? I did say I'd investigate. I wonder, wait there, that bit of plastic that fell off, I wonder if that is... plastic from the button itself, which would make sense because Gibbs said that he thinks it might be the plastic. Where's this bit of plastic from? Because if this is from the button, that's why we're going to have issues, and maybe the actual switch itself is okay, you know? But Gibbs did say he thinks it might be the plastic on the button rather than... Where's this bit of plastic? Or is that a clip? Is that a clip for the Steam Deck? That looks like more of a clip, doesn't it? That doesn't look like a push situation. It looks like more of a clip. And we can verify that by looking... It's a clip. It's a clip that's meant to go here. Just on the chassis. See that? So this is what it's meant to look like. See that? Got a clip there. This one's just come off. Probably because it's been taken apart a few times. Alright, okay. Well, there goes the theory about the potential plastic on here. Because I think the plastic on this trigger itself is actually okay. Now, where is the actual bit that presses the button? I think it's this, isn't it? I want to say it's here. That is what's going to be making contact with our button. It kind of feels okay. The button itself feels okay. Do I just replace it? Do I just go ahead and replace it? Does it look a little bit off-centered? Does it look a bit off? Does it look like it's leaning to the right a little bit? You see how it's got a slight angle there? It does, doesn't it? So maybe that's what the issue is. I don't want to bend it. So if we bend this now, we risk tearing the pads, which is what we're not going to do. Maybe it's factory. Maybe, yeah. And then over time, it's just not done great. Now, I'm inspecting from the bottom. Would you look at that? So we can just heat up from the bottom here. But saying that, I'm just going to blitz the top. And say button go bye-bye. Because it's not very often I get to melt buttons. So I'm just going to do that for fun. I don't have to do any... I mean, I'll do a tiny little bit of soldering, which is just going to be replacing the solder that I have on here with some leaded. But technically, this job should not take long at all, FYI. Realistically. If we're being real. So let me blast this bad boy off. I'm actually going to go 450, 100%. I'm just going to take the button off. I'll use a little bit of flux here, just a tiny bit. Should I go mechanic? I'll go mechanic. I was speaking to Zach this morning. I was saying that the mechanics, you guys like the mechanic solder, I think. The mechanic flux. Maybe go a little bit here, look, just a little bit. You guys really like the mechanic flux. Let's send this button into oblivion. Button, it's been nice knowing you. There it goes. A great demonstration of burning the plastic here, chap. And off she comes. Now, I'll really quickly. Soldering irons on. Bit of mechanic. Soldering iron. Dip, 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 dip. Solder the air. Leaded. Leaded. Beautiful. Big knife tip because I don't have my micro one yet. Oh, Zach, I don't know if I told you actually. I don't know if you've been in the stream when I've said it, but guess what I've got coming? Some JBC tips. I did pay £40 each for them, which is probably about 80 or 70 Canadian.
Keep on keeping on. Regards to all smiley face.
Thank you very, very much. Hot Cows Prime for 19 months in a row. You absolute legend. Thank you very much. Thank you. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. That was not the genuine one. No, that was the one that comes with it, which is still really, really good. But that also wasn't the that was the 210, not the 115. So that was the bigger one. That wasn't the micro one. Yo.
Hello, sir. What's good?
Yo, Carson coming in. My guy, how are you today? Thank you very much. I appreciate the tier 1 for 17 months in a row. A legendary move, mate. I did the same. You did? What? And you didn't tell anyone? Man, I'm looking forward to it. Have you used them yet? Have you used the JBC ones? I've not used mine yet because they've not arrived. They come in. I think they come in this week. But I didn't get C115s. Just two. Oh, you just got the 210s. I see. I got the 115. I didn't get any 210s. I didn't get any 210s. So it'll be interesting actually to see. Well, they're going to be the same, right? Because they're both genuine JBC tips. Did you spend in that same region as well? Oh, I just pulled off the thing, off the flux. Video may or may not be out this weekend. Oh, okay. Oh, is it an actual video? Oh, I see. That'd be really, really cool. Is it just like a testing situation? We don't want spoilers then, but I'm hoping it was good. Let's put it that way. I'm hoping they're good. I'm hoping they're worth the investment. I'm hoping they're worth the investment. Company's local to me as well, which is cool. But I still think I would have actually received them from China quicker than these ones, to be fair. Right, here we go. So the button is ready to go on, okay? Now, with this button, could I have lined everything up and just use my soldering iron? Absolutely. I personally I like to work with hot air. I'm just a hot air fiend. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because I'm a little bit steadier, and it's because, I don't know, I just enjoy it more. I just enjoy working with hot air more than a soldering iron. I don't know why. No, I was using the C210 handle for this one. I was using the C210. Oh yeah, what a good compatible tips with the A902. I'm not sure what tip size or tip shape to buy. Honestly, Napoleon, just what you could do, right, is just buy the cheap tip ones to see what ones it is that you like, and then once you found out what tips you like, that's when you can then look to perhaps spend a little bit more on better quality tips, you know. That looks a bit bent to me. Is that a factory or is that got solder on? This one looks like it's been used. Wait. But this one also looks like it's been... No, this one doesn't look used. I reckon that might be the old one, you know. This one looks like it's been... If I turn it over... This one's also got solder on it. Has this one been blitzed at the back? No, but it has got flux on it. Okay, so that is going to be my next choice. However, there is one more left. I can't see. Come on. Has this one been used? This one looks clean, actually. This is the one. So, what I'm going to do here is try and hot air this on. Will this go to plan? Probably not. It almost didn't yesterday. So we'll see how we get on. Hey, 450 degrees Celsius. No. I'm going to lower the temp to 420. Pog champ. I'm going to go 420 and 90% air flammation. Alrighty. Now, flux. I'm not going to use the M45. Is that what it's called? M45? M35 on this. I'm actually going to use my good old Kingbination. Now, you might be thinking, Joe, that's a lot of flux. Wait, there. Just enough. Because the thing is with these buttons is you do not want to overdo it on the flux. Because once the flux gets inside the button, it's GG. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. Now, this is going to be difficult. This is not an easy thing to do because you have to be somewhat competent in terms of dexterity levels, is what I'm going to say. In terms of dexterity, it's probably like an 8 out of 10. Depending on, as well, how you've got your setup. So this is quite tough. Hup! Oh, I thought I lost the button. Thank goodness. Here we go. So I'm going to try and put this on. Here we go. Now I've mixed the leaded with the unleaded, which is nice. It's going to lower our melting temperature. Our data line's in the middle. You can see the trace. That's the one that we had to repair yesterday. Now I'm kind of rotating the air to get the board hot. I don't want all of the heat to go at the end here. I'm going to try and warm up a little bit. Just make our job easier. Here we go. See that molten? Now I'm going to come in. Place that in. Now, I'm just going to let it settle there, and I'm just going to check placement. I don't know if it's gone all the way through. I don't think it has, you know. No, it hasn't. Has it? No, it's not flat to the board. So what I do is I just come off the heat there. And now I'm just going to let the hot air do the work. So I'm probably not going to nudge it. However, circumstances might change. I may need to nudge it. I'm just going to see how this flows. Now, I don't want to burn the button. So I'm kind of primarily working just behind it. Now I'll give it a little tap. There we go. I think that's better. Now I'll wait for that to solidify again, and I'm going to check my work. So I'll come in, I'll rotate it. That to me looks flat as a pancake. And do you know how I know? You see the metal bracket at the front? Just here. This little metal bracket is now in line with the board. You can't get flat on that. So we do have a little bit of solder on there. That's absolutely fine. No issues at all. Now, let me turn this bad boy around. Let's see if there's any improvements that could be made. I don't think I'm going to need to put more solder on it. I don't think... I'm just kind of eyeing up that middle... Okay, what I'm going to do is the tiniest bit of Kingbo. The tiniest. Just here. And then what I'll do is take my tweezers, right? I'm just going to drag it here. Just there. And now I'll come with my soldering iron. And it's already got solder on. So what I'm going to do is just tap. Tappity tap tap. On the pad. Once it gets up to, I think it's up to, 380 by the way. There we go. Just to secure that connection and make sure we're all good. And now, clean. Now, I want to make it look like I've not been here before. How do we do that? IPA in a second. And a toothbrush. Now, this is a clean toothbrush. Very important, because if I use a dirty, fluxy toothbrush here, it's not going to go well. But if I use a nice, clean toothbrush, and just come with some IPA, get all around, get inside the button. Lovely jubbly. Go on then, my son. Finish off with... Right, this is the back. Jubbly. This is the front. Still a little bit more cleaning to do. Why do I obsess with flux? I have no idea.
Towards the hashtag toothbrush fund.
Guys, there's no toothbrush fund. But thank you, I appreciate that. Who was it? Techno, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. And that's that. That is a strong button, if you ask me. What do you think, chat? Thank you for the 100 bits, Techno. Look at that strong baton. What do we think? And we don't want to burn the plastic, and that's exactly what we've not done here. All right? This is exactly what we've not done. The only final thing that we need to do is just make sure the button press is good. But we will not have any flux in here, I promise you, because of the little amount of flux that was used. So if I'm not even going to use those tweezers because they had flux on. So let me use this and hold the board. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. It's a very satisfying click, that. Rightio. And now we just put it back in the chassis and give it a test-a-rooney. See how it feels. Lovely jubbly. Gibbs was very kind and said that I can keep these 2 spare buttons that he had.
It's just like OEM.
Thank you. That's the best compliment you can receive. Tendo, thank you for another 100 bits. Lord Glove. AVC99 UK, welcome.
Hi, Joey, and good afternoon, and
hello.
Happy New Year, and hope you're well.
Same to you, my friend. How can I help?
Have my Prime sub thumbs up.
Thank you. That's very, very kind of you. Legendary move, legendary status. Thank you so much, ABC99 UK. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. CompuFixer, welcome. Guys, that is 1,154 total subscriptions on Twitch. Thank you. Very kind. It was board first, wasn't it? Chat, was it board first? Was it this way or the other way? It was this way. Where's the... oh, it's there. I see it. There we go. Got to make sure nothing gets trapped underneath as well. Make sure nothing gets trapped underneath. So this ribbon cable here. This one's up. This one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Jeffries, what did you say earlier about a Steam Deck? Did you say you tried to repair one yourself? What happened? It went okay? Lift the latch up there. This one's a little bit of a bad boy. There she goes. Perfect. Perfect. I actually wouldn't recommend people doing this with tweezers. You know, I actually tell people to avoid putting stuff back with tweezers when they first get started, because you want to kind of get used to the feeling of connectors and whether or not you're going to absolutely dispatch one or not, you know. And for that, you kind of need to use your hand and get used to like the tactile feeling, because you'll know when a ribbon cable's about to snap in half or bend under pressure. But it can happen to me now, even if I wasn't very careful. It's just an experience thing, I feel. Get up there. This one don't want to go in. I think I had the same issue with the other side of the board. There we go. And the speak here. Destroy a few? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you have to. It's part of initiation. If there was like a Takeshi's Castle of repair techs, it would just be like ribbon cables and FPC connectors all over the place. That's what it would be. Feels the same now. So, guys, the big screws over here, yeah? Look at how many people... Yes! Even Seth Rogen coming in saying the big screws next to the battery, Joey. What a guy. Thank you so much, Seth. Legendary. How about you, CompuFix? Are you okay? He said he may mod a console. Potentially, yeah. Potentially. Potentially. I don't want to promise anything because I don't want to lead people into a false sense of security that I was actually going to, you know, do it. Because I was just thinking about it. Having a thought. You know what I mean? Having a late night thought. If it makes for good content, you guys enjoy it, and it makes good money, it's pretty much a no-brainer. But, you know, we'll have to see. Do you see what I'm saying? Music levels and stuff. Okay, guys. If it ruins the console, don't do it. Fix it and preserve it. I don't know. I don't think... it depends. It depends. But I was thinking about a profit or loss. I was thinking in Season 3 profit or loss, including mods. Just to mix it up a little bit and see how much money can be made from that. You know? I did that recently, Rich, actually. I repaired a motherboard with some broken pins. Goes against everything. Why does it go against everything? Where's that big screw come from? Oh, I know where that big screws come from. I think that's everything. I just need to put this... Oh, God. Here we go again. Right. Now, can you see this gamer goop that we got here from Gibbs? You see the gamer goop? See that? Look at that. I'm going to clean it up. Everyone has gamer goop. So don't judge. Everyone has it. But I'm going to clean it up for him. Because I'm a good person. Let's clean up this gamer goop. There we go, Gibbs. Nice and clean. eBay does not like modded consoles. Oh, really? I see people selling modded consoles all the time on eBay, no? Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. I'm not looking forward to this. Jaikos, welcome. How are you? Or Gaikos? I don't know what it is, my friend, but welcome. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this, man. Okay, right. Okay, think. Lock it in one side first and then bend it, right? That's what we have to do. Oh. Oh. Well, that was really easy. I feel like I was stressing about that for no reason at all. Those button clicks feel elite. Just can't use the term modded. Sorry, I didn't realize I had caps. Just can't use the term modded. Does against the grain of fixing something so it continued to function and enjoyed. But you could do that with a modded console, no? Is there like a war between modded consoles and normal repairs? Is that a thing? Why are we all against each other, guys? We're all into saving e-waste. We're all into saving e-waste, right? So why are we all against each other? Let's all just be one big happy family, man. We're all in the same mission. Repairing. Well, modding. Because you save from e-waste, I'd say. Because there's an argument to say that if you didn't mod a specific console, then it was going to die. In which case you saved it, right? I think that's good. Is that good? No, it's definitely not, Joey. Back to front, mate. Okay, make sure it turns on before I put the actual screws in. I've got all the screws as well now, which is interesting. Oh, it feels really good, man. I think Gibbs is going to be happy. I think Gibbs is going to be really happy, actually. We'll see. Anyway, let's try and turn it on. I think I have to plug it in. Oh, you cannot show pictures with modded consoles. Oh. Well, maybe it's time. Because the thing is, right, I'm sure that somebody yesterday said that eBay... Sorry. I'm sure that somebody yesterday said that modding is allowed. Like, modding isn't illegal, chat. Am I right? Modding something and then selling it is not illegal. Because, like, what about with cars and all that stuff? Can somebody confirm? Is modding illegal? Oh, it's turned on. It done that yesterday. I think it just needs a little bit of time to turn on. Let's test it and make sure that it's all good. With eBay, it depends on the mod. I'm just kind of thinking, well, maybe it's time I sell modded stuff on my own shop. And give warranties. Maybe I sell on my own shop. If I done that, if you don't tell your insurance company, I don't think it is legal. I mean, in Portugal, modding a car can be illegal. Depends, I think. Joey, your continuous streaming is making it difficult for me to be productive at work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, depends on country. Oh, okay, fine. I might have to do a little bit more research into it then. Because I'm not an illegal person. Right. Options. No. Steam menu. Settings. Controller. Test device inputs. Here we go. So the one that we fixed yesterday is here. The one that we have today is here. Right. Bosh. Left. Bosh. There we go. And they actually stay on, FYI. So, like, for example, if I go back into it, I'll do left one. And then right one. Do you remember yesterday I was actually trying to push quite hard? Whereas now it's really light. It's just a tap. Do you remember yesterday? If you know, you know. This one, tappity tap. This one, tappity tap. And they feel good. They feel really tactile. Let's go. So Gibbs should be happy now. I think he was happy anyway. I don't think he was complaining at all in any way, shape or form. I think he was really happy that I said that I would replace the other one, even though that wasn't the reason why he sent me this. But yeah, I think he's going to be happy. Is there a mouse here? Is there like a mouse or something? How do I use that? Power. Shut down. And then I can just box this up, give it back to Gibbs, put the screws back. Lovely jubbly. Nano, Zach, what are you up to now? Are you still like, assuming you are with like, you know, baby stuff, but if you did have some spare time, of course, I was actually thinking about playing some Ark on stream again. So I don't know if that is something that people would like to see or not. But I didn't know if you wanted to join me. It's completely up to you. If not, I shall do solos. So don't worry about it. Have you seen the framework brand laptops? I have, yes. I haven't like put my hand to one yet though. It seems like Zach has been rushed off for baby duty, I think. Oh, 100% down. All right. You actually. Now, is Ark Raiders trips or is it quads? I know you got duos and you got singles. Is it trips or quads? I don't want to get in trouble with LA. So it's trips. Okay, right. Shall I call Gibbs quick? Is Gibbs playing with anyone? I don't think so. Should I call it? Oh, what's he wearing? I'm going to call him, and I'm going to ask what he's wearing first. Oh, nice one, by the way, Zach. I've joined. But let me call him. I don't know what this guy's wearing, man. All right. It's 3 max. Okay. Are you happy to do trips? Because I can get Gibbs involved, who's another streamer, by the way. He's streaming at the moment as we speak. I don't know if there was a mark there on this. Okay, get my grubby fingerprints off of it. And that is the Steam Deck fully fixed and kitted out. Ready to go back to its rightful owner, Gibbs and Pieces. If you did enjoy this one, hit the thumbs up button. If you're new around here, please feel free to subscribe. And as always, I shall see you in the next one. Peace. That wasn't me ending the stream, chat. That was just me doing a bit of an outro for the video. Apologies. Because I know a lot of people get tripped up with that. That ROG Ally's been listed as well. Oh, right, here we go. Right, ready, guys? Ready? Listen. Hello? Oh, I've got push to talk. Hello?
Hello. This is Arc Raiders carrying service. How may I help you?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
This is Arc Raiders carrying service. How may I help you?
I heard that part. You okay? Can I ask? I've got one question.
Go on.
What are you wearing?
Top or bottom?
Top.
Nipple tassels and a hoodie.
Nice. Okay, cool. I thought so. I just wanted to check.
Okay, that's all right.
Look very cozy. How's your raid going?
Thank you. I've got a cold head because I'm bald, Jerry. Don't have luscious hair like you.
I didn't say anything.
Or the, that big repair money to put the heating on 24/7.
This guy. Is your raid going okay?
It's going all right, thank you. How's your good self?
Yeah, I'm really good, thank you.
Are you looking for some Arc Raiders?
Yes. Would you like to do trips?
Oh, you've got a third? Is that what you're saying?
I've got a third. Yeah. Do you know? It's NanoFix, who is another YouTube fixer.
I can do some thirds. I might have to jump off because in a bit.
That's fine. That's
because
fine.
I might be playing with someone else, but no I don't mind doing some trips. Full PvP, out your mind triples.
Listen, after our last adventures, nothing is stopping us today. Every single encounter, they're dropping like flies. Do we understand?
Let's do it. I'm up for it. Did you do some little repairs?
I fixed your Steam Deck.
Oh, did you? That's
yeah,
very
I replaced the
kind
other button, and it feels really good now. They feel identical.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, they feel
nice
identical.
one.
So there was a bit of plastic that flew out, and I was like, oh, is that what Gibbs was talking about? But I think that was just, it's been taken apart a few times now, so I think it was one of the clips from the actual Steam Deck. But the button itself, the actual plastic button, was fine. There was no damage to it at all. Nice so one. I just replaced the tactile one.
Must have. It only fell off the bed. Unbelievable.
Yeah. But it's all good. It's all good.
I knew you would do it for me, Joey. Thank you.
You put your faith in me.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
I will. Oh my God! Sorry. Oh God! I've just been shot, Joey. I've been shot.
I'm watching your stream, so this is your chance.
Oh no! I've got two Hornets coming in. This is real bad. This is real bad, Joey.
I love how he has to push the talk on. Like, why does he have to...
Joey, I'm dead! Don't watch! Oh, no!
Oh, you also... Yeah, you died because of the arc, didn't you? On second thoughts, mate, maybe I'm just going to carry on doing some repairs.
I'm uninstalling after that. You've distracted me. That's what it was. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, guys, listen, I'm going to end on YouTube. I'm wrapping up the stream on YouTube and stuff, and then I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, no worries.
Right, guys, I'm going to go and play some Ark Raiders. If you want to tune in to watch me play some Ark Raiders, which is basically a survival game, please feel free to go over to my Twitch, hit the follow button. We're going to be going live with NanoFix right now and Gibbs. So we're going to do it. Here we go. Go over to the Twitch. NanoFix is going to be joining us. It's going to be amazing. It'll be really, really good. All right, I'm really bad. Gibbs is Gibbs. And Zach is actually pretty good at the game. So it might be all right. It could also be horrendous. But Zach is 100% for the PvP as well from our last conversation. So let's go and do this. Thank you, YouTube, for watching. Kick and Twitch, I'm live now.